The Path to Success for the African American, Segment 4. The African American has cause for change. They have allowed themselves to be so far removed from their true selves, from their true heritage. The first position of the African American and their ancestors was one of immense success. The African American heritage seeded the globe. There are traces of the African American presence in every culture, in every religion. If you look close enough and deep enough, you will find the ancestry of the African Americans served as a knowledge and wisdom base to all cultures. There were counselors and high officials because of that knowledge, because of their advancements. The downfall of the ancestry of the African American was that they began to trust in a few for the inner wisdom all had access to. With this singularity holding the key to the inner wisdom and guidance of an entire group or culture, there is great perceived power. And this power can be perverted into a means and mechanism to control and create wealth. Pharaohs, kings, and emperors held these individuals close because they recognized the influence they had and the insight one could gain through individuals who could communicate clearly, directly with Source. But this is and has always been available to all. Now is a perfect time for the African American, if they truly wish to step onto the path to success, whether as an individual or an entire race of people, to look within for their guidance, to begin to master the mind and the body, for this is all that is required to dramatically shift the fortunes of one's life. The culture has become so diluted with misunderstanding and falsities, scared and feared away from the truth, and yet the truth still is present, and practices to develop the ability to connect and reap the benefits of reuniting with the higher self exist all over the world. Meditation serves as a wonderful practice to increasing the awareness that you are not your mind. You have a mind, and that its activities and movements should not be your guiding force. It also serves as an excellent practice to become aware of the resonance of the body. The overall vibration or frequency level of the body dictates the color and tone of your life. Feeling good changes the color and tone. Feeling bad changes the color and tone. You can imagine the types of experiences that come with each. As simple as it sounds, it is true. But if you are not aware of your mind and your body and their impact on how you experience life, then you are lost from the start. The African American ancestry knew this. Many know this now on your planet. And to return to this position in your knowing and in your level of awareness will quickly reposition you to a place of excellence in your life experiences. Yes, there are many unfortunate occurrences happening now in your society, and yet they are all the result of the constructs of the mind of all parties involved. You no longer want to play that game. When you increase the awareness of your mind and your body and make the psychological shift out of fear, you remove yourself from that dangerous, pain and suffering filled reality and begin to create the reality you desire. And in that reality, all you experience will play a role and support and assist in creating that reality for you. You must mind your mind. Nothing else matters. There is nothing more important than taking responsibility for and then gaining mastery of your mind. It is the gateway to the immense power you have in and over your life. It is the gateway to having access to the knowledge and wisdom of your ancestors. It is the gateway to the support of your whole self that is expansive and eternal and that exists now beyond your body. It is always trying to support you, but you are too focused outside of yourself to notice. When you begin to look inward, you will develop the ability to hear your inner voice, and it is a game changer. Yes, your dreams are one way your whole self tries to communicate to you, but you must know these metaphors are communications in love and not random terrors. The more in tune you become with yourself, the clearer your dreams will become. This is how you will know you are on the right path. The African American can change their circumstance quickly, without question, with increased awareness and a psychological shift. These two happenings, experiences, created and driven by you are the critical concepts to change. Individuals can teach families, families can teach communities, communities can model and teach towns, cities, and entire countries. The psychological shift coupled with an expanded awareness cannot be stopped. There is no opposition. The only opposition is the person you believe yourself to be right now, a person who was born and molded from an outside focus on pain, mishap, and suffering. This is what you were taught is normal. It's life, and it is all wrong. And you are so blind that you cannot see there are people who exist outside of this type of life. My wish for you is that you return to glory. It would be to the benefit of all races of people, because then they would see true benefit in an inward focus and how it can shift the fortunes of an entire race of people in a short amount of time. Blessings are yours to be had. Beauty is yours to experience. Joy is present all around, but you have to claim it from the inside out. Wealth and abundance are a constant, a truth. If it wasn't, all would cease to exist. Stop believing that lie. Health is a constant. If it wasn't, all would cease to exist. Stop believing that lie. Your mind is the difference. Your psychology positions you and aligns you with your experience. It is an energetic creation first, catalyzed by you. You are the creator, the initiator. You must know this. Take responsibility for this and return to power, inner power.